TravelTheWorld.com, and I am here in beautiful Belize. It's so awesome here, and I'm staying in Placencia at Chabilmar. Fabulous place, and it's just a blast to get away and to play with the world. I'm actually here, as many of you know, I'm here on travel assignment doing some travel writing, but anytime I take a trip, I really like to write part of my books and just work on all the things that really inspire me. And because I'm so inspired, I really just write a lot while I'm traveling, and that's where I find my happy. And so this week's message is about a specific situation that happened to me this week, and what I want to kind of reflect on is it's probably happening for a lot of you too, because I find that we do this a lot. It's where we have expectations, or we think something should go a certain way, and then when it doesn't work out that way, something happens. We either freak out, we get depressed, we stress out, we turn to addictions. And so what this vlog today is about helping you find inner peace in the chaos and find your sense of purpose and passion inside of yourself. And I'll give you an example of this. So just a couple days ago, actually, we were staying at another place out in the jungle, and I was writing. I decided I'm going to get up really early. I'm so inspired, and I'm going to start working on my next book. I'm going to keep writing, keep that momentum going. And I opened up my computer, and I was going to update Facebook and say hi to all of you guys. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, within seconds, my computer goes beep, beep, shh. It didn't really go shh, but that's how it felt to me. It did go beep, beep, and black out, and completely shut down. And I had work on there that wasn't saved. Like, I had just wrote a chapter, and I was getting ready to like send it. And this was a really, really hard moment for me because I went into panic mode. My book, the stuff that I'm working on, all the articles that I've been writing while I was here, gone. Just beep, beep, shh. And I, at first, started to panic, and I actually started to cry, and I was in this moment, and I just let the chaos get more and more and more, and it was going crazy. And I realized it was my monkey mind, that ego brain, that little voice in your head that says, life is over, this is the most horrible thing in the world. The one that creates drama, the one that creates pain. That voice was running the show. And I quickly caught myself, because obviously I have the tools, and we have the tools available to us to calm down, but it's a matter of grabbing onto them and letting them guide you. So for me personally, I practiced, I practiced what I've been preaching really, and I said, okay, what is the lesson here? So the first thing I did in the moment is I calmed myself down, and I said, what is the lesson here? And that's really the first lesson for any of us. If you're in a place in your life where chaos seems to be happening, or you feel out of alignment, or even, if a situation happens with a romantic partner and you're fighting, or you don't have enough money, your bills aren't being paid, or whatever it is that's true for you right now, and you find yourself stressed out, ask yourself, what is the lesson in this? And when I asked myself that, I allowed my inner voice to have a platform. I quieted that monkey brain, that ego, that nasty Nancy that was going crazy. It had no place because I had asked my inner voice, my inner guidance system, and it said, play with the world. Lady, get off your computer. Stop writing and go play and experience it so your writing can be more fulfilling. And it was such an amazing aha moment for me, because I sometimes get ahead of myself, and I think a lot of us do. I think we know what is best for us, and so we set up these little parameters and do what we think is best, and then when things happen, recognize that it happens for a reason. And so I looked at my computer freaking out and shutting down and boom, blowing up as a blessing. And so start looking at your experiences as a blessing, because they can be a lesson. And so look at everything in your life that is frustrating you or stressing you out and say, what is the lesson? And then the next step is to really allow yourself to hear that lesson. And then the fun part is to listen to it. And so for the past 48 hours, I have just been, oh my gosh, playing with the world, literally going into the jungle, hiking, visiting, going on canoe trips, kayaking in the ocean, and today we're gonna go snorkeling, and that is the beauty. And so look at your own life and recognize that everything that happens is there because it can teach you to maybe open up to the moment more, maybe to be more present. And that guidance that you get inside of you when you say, what is the lesson? The first thing that comes to you, that is the lesson. That is the guidance. That is your inner voice saying, here's what you need to know right now. And so, quite honestly, you don't need to look outside of yourself, and you don't have to be stressed out or frustrated. It's really about being happy and at peace all the time. And to do that, you just tap into your own inner guidance system and say, what is the lesson? What can I learn here? And then allow yourself to listen to it. And then, life really flows. And what's great about this story is 2 days later, I opened up my computer and everything worked magically. After having a glorious, saturated time and experiencing the country, now my articles are more enriching. I'm able to really talk about where I'm going on a deeper level in these experiences. And it's inspiring my book to be better than it could have been. So look at your own life and see how you can maybe look at the lesson. I am going to go play with the world today, so I'm off, but I'm just going to show you guys real quick how beautiful it is out here. Now, it is hard to see, but it's beautiful. And of course, I hope that all of you are playing with the world and having a blast, and of course, loving life to the fullest. I can't wait to hear how you are making the most out of every moment and learning the lessons and the blessings. Adios.
Come on now, come on.